Megan's Reads. Today I am taking you on a lockdown morning routine. I start every day by putting on YouTube and catching up on the latest books out there and making a homemade Starbucks iced coconut latte. It's so good. I then throw that in the fridge to cool, and I bring my husband breakfast in bed every day. So I make porridge, or I would call it oatmeal, with raw gluten-free oats and raw cacao powder and some peanut butter and a dash of almond milk, and throw some berries on top and bring that back to bed for him. While my coffee is cooling, I do my full about 5-minute skincare routine. I start by just washing my face and doing a toner and some microdermabrasion. This feels really nice. I never put makeup on in the morning. I just want to stretch and read, just feeling refreshed. I then throw on a protective vitamin serum because I have really dry skin. I want to protect my skin from getting premature wrinkles. After my vitamin serum, I put on my moisturizer, and then you can see I have like these my husband calls them tea stains around my face, and it's just from like an old tan. So I'm gonna use some vitamin infused tanning drops that I got and really like, and I'll just quickly rub that in with my jade roller, grab my iced coffee next, and I make my way back to bed and curl up with my current book for about 40 minutes while my husband sits next to me playing a PlayStation. This is a really quiet time, and I love that moment for us. It's been about an hour since I woke up, and now it's time to start my daily stretching routine. I do this to stay in shape while I'm not training in a studio. I am a professional dancer. My main training was classical ballet, but I have training and performing experience in every single genre. My stretching routine takes about 10 to 20 minutes every day, depending on what I really need to focus on for that day. Today, I focus primarily on my hip flexors and my hamstrings. Drop a comment below and let me know what your favorite thing to do is in the morning, what's essential to your routine. For me, it's reading and definitely stretching, even though stretching is required for my career. I need to be in the best flexible shape I can be at all times. So while in lockdown, it's really important that I do this. However, it gives me a really nice start to the day. It's time to focus on myself, and reading gives me time to also focus on myself. So let me know what it is you do. I know a lot of people like to journal, and that's something I'm trying to get back into. I used to do it a lot, but in the last year or so, I haven't really done much. When I'm chilling in my middle splits for like 5 minutes or so, I like to get a couple chapters of my book in. I don't know if it's weird, but for me, sitting in the splits is really comfortable. So I just chill and read my book. It's multitasking. So now I got these voices. Let me know if you want me to walk you through a stretching routine that anyone can do. You don't need to be a professional dancer and this flexible to stretch every morning. It really is healthy, and if stretching is something you want to do, or even just try to get your splits, we can totally do that. So just drop a comment below and let me know, and I will share a video next week. I post new videos every Sunday, Wednesday, and Friday, and I've recently discovered that here in England, the week starts on a Monday and not a Sunday. So for all of my fellow Brits out there, I post videos every Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday. It drives my husband crazy when I say that I start on a Sunday, but that's how we do it in America. But just so you know, those are the days that I am posting. Okay, so now that I have stretched for about 30 minutes this morning. I'm ready to make myself a quick lunch, and then I'm ready to do either a full body conditioning workout or I'll give myself a ballet class and just work on my technique and keeping up my strength, because who knows when things will go back to normal, and I don't want to be caught off guard and like have to go into an audition or anything and just be like not in shape or not flexible. My current read is A Darker Shade of Magic. I'm reading the US floppy paperback and I love it. This is the first book in a trilogy about a magician who's one of the last of his kind who can travel between 4 worlds, and it takes place in London. So there's Grey London, which is our London, how we would know it, Red London, which is filled with magic, White London, which has a magical war and it's really impoverished, and Black London, which no one speaks of. It's an adult fantasy book and I am obsessed with it. These are the UK collector's editions that my mom sent me. So when I get the third book, I will get one in each edition because I'm hoping I'll love the second and third as much as I'm loving this first one. The writing style is just lush and descriptive and it's easy to follow along. Sorry, I'm going to keep stretching because I don't feel like my glutes are stretched out enough. It's easy to follow along, and the writing style reminds me a bit of J.K. Rowling's. Like, when you first read Harry Potter, you're kind of piecing things together, but at the same time, things make sense, and you can make, connections without being spoon-fed everything. And I think that, at least with this book, it is a fantasy book, but with it being adult fantasy, which I haven't read a lot of recently, YA fantasy to me tends to be beautiful stories and exciting stories and adventures, but it just is convenient at a lot of times in the plot. And I feel like with this book, at least, with adult fantasy, a lot of the times things aren't as convenient and they're more surprising. And of course, there's more mature content. So just be aware that this series, I know when I first heard about it, because it came out in 2015. When I first heard about it, I thought it was YA because it was all over BookTube and everyone loved it. It's definitely not. It's adult fantasy. So if you're looking to get this book, just know that that's what it is. I'm going to be putting individual reviews up on my Bookstagram, which is at Reagan's Reads. That's RAGANS. That's me, Reagan. And then I'll do a full trilogy review of this series here on my BookTube. If you would like to see more like behind the scenes of my life, like reading and my daily life as a dancer, just drop a comment below. I think I'm going to go make lunch and then finish this bad boy off because it's so good. I just keep like flipping through it because it's so floppy. If you are coming over here from my Instagram account, thank you so much. That means a lot to me. And anyone who's new to my channel, don't worry, I'm new here too. I literally just started this last week, which was the first week of August, so I'm having a great time. I love making content, and if you would like to see more bookish and ballet videos, hit that subscribe button below and that bell icon, and I will see you in the next video. I have to go read my book. Bye!